Here we go, man. I'm here for it.
Yeah?
I'm here for it.
We back. Okay, episode 13.
You're gonna cheat. Oh, I thought you was gonna cheat again.
A cheat? I didn't cheat.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, yeah, I speak Spanish and that.
I do speak Spanish.
Yes, I thought you was gonna start with. Why didn't you never start with just Spanish then? Why didn't you introduce the show in Spanish?
I don't.
The pressure is on. That gassed me in episode 11.
I didn't say. No, I don't speak Spanish fluently, but I can speak Spanish. If someone was talking to me in Spanish, I could grasp what they're saying.
So if someone presented the show in Spanish, you would be able to understand what they were saying.
I would be able to get the gist, yeah. I would be able to understand.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
Wow. Okay. Well, this is episode. I want to say. I know it. 13. Oh my god, I know it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Go on. And don't make up no shit like you did last time either.
Nah, I'm trying to remember episode 3, what I said in a language, and then kind of, work out what it would be in what 13 would be.
I don't give a shit. Well, go on.
I don't know anything.
Sorry,
folks. Okay, I'm sorry. Alright?
You let the team down.
I don't have anything today. Okay, it's been a long week. It was 4:20 yesterday.
Actually, I might be wrong.
You probably are.
Alright, yeah, like I said, we back again. Watch it or not.
In the building.
Presenting thing.
Yeah, we're here.
So we've been noticing and we're slouching.
Yeah. So we're like, you know what? You deserve it. You deserve better. You know? So we're here.
This is the Watch It or Not movie and TV review show.
Oh, right. You added.
TV and
movie?
Movie and TV?
No, but it was just TV. And then you said movie, show, TV, show.
Yeah, it's the Watch It or Not movie and TV review show. This is what this is. It's a show. We gotta be taking this serious.
Yeah, no, it's real talk. Real talk. No, I'm with you.
Cool. Is what I'm saying.
Show business.
So today we're gonna be reviewing another free.
We got 3 bangers.
Bangers. Are they
And show off there, bro. We got 3 pieces of content
for you. So the first one we're gonna be doing is. How do you pronounce it? Is it Fatale?
Yeah, I don't know. They make
Fatale?
They make you feel illiterate by the way they spell it.
Yeah, I'm saying Fatal with an E.
Fatale?
Fatal. Ooh. Fatal with an E at the end. Fatal with an E at the end.
No, I mean.
Yeah. With Michael Ealy and Hilary Swank.
Is it Ely or Eli?
I don't know. It's a Y, so
yeah.
Could be Lie, could be Lee. Is it how many? What? Michael Ealy?
I think it's one of those American ones where they would pronounce it one way, but how we.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, Michael Ealy.
We'll boil it down to that.
We'll go with Ealy. Michael Ealy.
But it's Mike.
Big Mike. Barbershop Mike. And next up, we got Thunder Force.
Thunder Force. That's with Melissa
McCarthy.
Yes.
And Octavia Spencer.
Yes.
Comedy. Catch it on Netflix.
Is it a kiddie show?
It's a family film, I'd say.
Okay, there was a few innuendos that kind of like, you know what, we'll get
maybe like a 15.
We'll get it.
And then finally, we got the new, brand new series, Them, starring.
Fresh. That's fresh out the packet, you know.
No, that's fresh.
Fresh out the zip.
No, that is fresh. That is fresh.
You know me?
Starring, boy, do you know what? Yeah.
Respect him, man. You know me?
Let me call him Ashley Thomas.
Yeah. How about I read the description. I was like, let me respect you, my brother.
I'm not gonna call him Ashley no more. I'm gonna call him Ashley Thomas.
Cool.
Yeah, Ashley Thomas.
What about Ashley, aka Bashi?
Ashley Thomas.
aka.
I wonder if he still likes to be called Bashi.
That's a good question.
Whatever you like to be called, let us know, because I know you're gonna watch this.
Yeah. So let's hit us up in the comments. It's like, man, I prefer blah blah blah. X, Y, Z.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's not. Do that.
Like we said, this is the Watch It or Not movie and TV.
Oh no, wait! I don't like. It says Watch It or Not TV.
That's your thing.
I know, but you say it's Watch It or Not. I come in with the TV, but you here on the movie, TV show.
We've never done that.
We have.
I've never. You always say this is Watch It or Not. That's your thing.
I feel like we kind of.
Well, I say Watch It or Not, and you say TV.
Yeah.
Is it?
First time here, man.
This is Watch It or Not.
TV.
It don't. That's not what happens.
That's not how it goes, bro. You know,
it's you. So, I myself, Daniel Nero, you already know. Beside me, my illustrious... Nah. I don't even know that.
I don't. What is that? I don't want to be illustrious. I don't want to be that. I don't want that. I don't want it. I don't want it.
You already. I don't know. I feel like.
Co-host is cool.
The co-host.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. You know who it is, Daniel Nero, and I got my co-host next to me.
I go by the name of Zush, aka Guyver.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I want a name like Guy.
I mean, you too could have one. Be like Daniel Nero. Huh?
Doesn't have the same ring as Guyver.
I mean,
Because he shouts Guyver as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, like I said, normally you kind of like.
Oh shit! Are you?
Yeah. I'm gonna step up to the plate today, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna step up to the plate, you know.
Okay.
Fatally.
Okay. Cool. So let's go. Let us know what it's about.
All right, so quickly, what's it called? The synopsis. Yeah.
Yeah. Synopsis.
Why are you laughing? Whoa. See that,
Oh my
man?
god!
There?
You always want to start.
You
some
always
shit,
got to
man.
add some kind of pressure, though, bro. I'm just out here, just trying to read my little synopsis and do me. You hear me? All right. So this ain't really nothing fancy. You hear me? There ain't nothing behind this. You hear me? I'm not gonna do no accents or nothing.
No?
Don't need to be. You hear me? Not every time.
Okay.
So not every day salt bait. You
Yeah.
hear me?
Alright. Cool.
Sometimes it's okay catch up and be easy. You understand? No, I'm saying, peeps. Anyway, people. After a one-night stand, a successful married man finds himself entangled in a cunning police detective's latest investigation.
That kind of sums it up. Well, kind of doesn't, but kind
It
of
doesn't really.
No, kind of doesn't. Kind of does.
Nah. Well, it kind of throws you off.
Where?
It kind of throws you off, really.
Because you think that's the direction it's taking.
Yeah, because the detective's latest investigation kind of doesn't sum up what it's about.
Okay, yeah, like we said, we're doing Fatale with an E, starring Fatally, starring Mr. Michael Ealy. I think the most famous thing that we would all know him from is Barbershop.
Yeah.
Barbershop.
What else?
Takers.
Yeah, that was a good film, you know.
I don't think I paid too much attention. I think it was one of those ones that was just in the background for me.
It is, but you know, I've seen it twice randomly because I don't really watch films like that twice. But it's good. It's good. Yeah. It's actually a good action film. Nah, it's a good action.
It seemed like that. Do you know when you just got something on in the background?
You know why? It's because you look at it like that film, like,
Yeah.
But they actually done well. They actually done well with it. Think Like a Man.
Yeah, that was a good movie as well. That was
good.
That was cool.
You said that with a big smile on your face, but you've all enjoyed that, innit? Nigga, you liked it. You loved it.
That was a good movie.
You fucking loved it.
And also we've got Hilary Swank,
which we probably should have named first.
Yeah, I'm feeling I mean, Michael.
Well, I've got a few questions.
What?
For this film and Hilary Swank, so we should have named her first.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you know,
You
know,
when you've done stuff like $1 Million Baby, Boys Don't Cry.
She got P.S. I Love You. Have you seen that? I haven't actually seen that.
No, but I've heard good things.
So have I, weirdly. I saw but I've never actually watched it.
Yeah, obviously she's massive in this thing.
Yeah, it's Hilary Swank, man. Get to know.
Yeah. So, alright. Look. To me, the movie's good. It's a
good film.
It's a watchable film. It's watchable. Like, it's got the kind of elements and that's the twist and this that, like, it's got those things. It hits the rhythm of a decent movie. Hits the rhythm.
That's what it does. It touches points. How it touches them, debatable.
Yeah,
but it still
hits the rhythm.
Hits all the markers.
Yeah, a couple times.
I could take that.
A couple times I was like, no, for real. And then a couple times I was like, you know what I mean. Then a couple times I was like, that's sad. This that, but it never really made me go boom, boom, boom.
Did you want to watch this?
Who chose this? Was it me?
Well, I feel like it was one of those films.
Yeah,
anyway,
I think I just clicked on Netflix and it was there, and I saw Michael Ealy.
You would have watched because when I first saw it, I just automatically thought of the Mike Epps film that dropped the other day, where someone breaks in the house and that. It's got that what's the one with Beyonce and flipping,
Idris.
It's got that film. I don't know what type of film that is.
Breaking and entering.
Yeah, where you got the crazy kind of, and that's why I said the description on this, the synopsis doesn't really sum that up, because how this is actually one of those films.
Yeah.
But when it says the police investigation, you're thinking, okay, shit, what happened? And it's like, it's not like that.
But yeah, it's more of just like a crazy ex.
As I say that out loud, it's not. It does touch that point as well, because she is initially now doing it for a reason.
One thing that did kind of put me off is the relationship didn't look.
Bro, let's keep it 100. Hilary Swank don't have sex appeal like that.
Nah, not
like
really.
she, you know, when they was in the bar and she being seductive and like it was like when she's in the bed, whenever, yeah.
Like come back to bed.
I said, it's like no, getting home.
No. It weren't doing it.
That's So that already was a bit. Yeah. And there was a lot of points like that where it was a bit unbelievable.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was only because Hilary Swank's a good actor that she could carry the film.
But why is she in this?
Alright, so that was the question. That's the big question. That is the $1 million question. Why did Hilary Swank do this? Like, you don't need to do this film. Why did you do this film?
I don't like
neither of them needed to do it, but let's keep it 100. I could see Michael Eli. This is
his type of film.
Yeah. This is like
get up.
This is where Ida shine.
Yeah.
Be all around here.
I'm big boy. That kind of jump up.
But Hilary Swank is Hilary Swank.
She's a blockbuster.
And I'm like, why are you doing this?
I'm not too sure. It's a bit like Demi Moore.
I thought the same thing.
What are you doing in there?
I thought the same thing.
What are you doing in there, Demi?
It's like, is it getting hard out here for these?
I don't know, bro. Like, maybe she just loves acting, and she just wanted to do something.
Nah.
I don't feel Hilary needed to degrade herself to this. Not that the movie was rubbish.
No, but she didn't really add value to it neither.
This movie felt like this was beneath her. Like a Hilary. When I hear Hilary Swank,
that's what I'm saying. It's like,
I think okay.
You know what? When I heard Hilary Swank and I saw the film and I saw Michael Ealy, I was like, "Oh, you about to come up, brother? You about to come up." But then when I saw the cover and the trailer, I instantly knew what the type of film it was. But it just took a lot of twists and turns.
Yeah, it did take a lot of twists and turns, and there was one massive twist that kind of got me. Still, I didn't catch that.
Is that the bedroom?
Yeah,
I didn't think that.
I didn't see that.
I didn't think that.
That come out of nowhere.
That was probably the best bit.
That was cool. I was like,
that was probably the best bit. When they caught him, but the fact that happened, because I had no idea.
When they showed it, I genuinely thought, oh shit, this is gonna this is gonna blow. This is gonna blow up.
Yeah.
But then it didn't really hit that stratosphere.
It fell short. It's a watchable film, but it still fell short. But I'm not surprised it did.
No, I'm not surprised it did. The most surprising thing is that Hilary Swank decided to jump in this.
Yeah. And you know what? I say she carried the film, but she had a few corny bits, you know.
No, definitely.
She had a few corny bits, like the bit at the funeral where she pulls the gun out.
Strap on him and this, do that to me.
But she was a bit. Well, they tried to paint her out like that. It was like when she went back to her ex's.
The yard, it was in the bedroom and stuff like that. Yeah.
Now, you know why I blanked out for a minute there? Because I remembered as well what she actually did as to why they weren't together no more. Yeah.
That's mad. I don't even remember that.
A little flashback, and she's there, drunk on the bed or something like that, because she's a fed, and she got the strap in the holster, and the youth's in the room, and she's all hazy. She's like, no! The kid lets off the strap. Yeah, but I don't think the kid's shot, because the kid's not dead.
What?
But
thank God that I don't have a strap, because there's been a few times I've been in my bed, hazy, with my kids just there. Thank God I ain't got a strap. But yeah, as a general, I mean, I think IMDb gave this 5.6 or something. I don't think it's that bad. Like that's a violation. I don't think it's that bad.
I don't think it's an average film, bro.
5.6 can't be average. Average to me is like about 6.5 to 7.
But 5 is average because right in the middle.
5, I don't even watch 5s. if I see a 5, bro, but sometimes I can't even check IMDb before I
go. Bro, I hate people that do. Like, I know a few people that do, and I'm like, you can't judge a film from flipping. You know how much films I've seen that they said is shit or good, and it's vice versa when I watch it.
Do you know how many times that I've watched a very good 5? Not many. Is it a watch it for you or is it not?
It's a watch it. It's a real simple watch it. Don't expect nothing from it. It's not something you're going to talk about or recommend. It's probably the perfect film to watch on a Netflix and chill vibes. Yeah, I say watch it, but that's it. It's real monotone for me, man.
Yeah, it's me as well. Like, it's a watch it from me, but it's just a watch. Like, it's nothing special. Like, and for me, it's nothing special. It's just a good watch that you can just say, yeah, I watched that movie. A little passerby. You got an hour and a half in you that you just need to watch something.
I think it's longer than that. It was a long film.
What have you got?
I think I fell asleep at the end and had to watch the rest the next day, if I'm honest.
So no wonder it's a 5 point something for me. I didn't fall asleep. I wasn't that bored.
It was late, man.
Jeez. Well, yeah, this is a watch it from both of us, but it's a
check it out.
Yeah. Just gotta watch it. So you lucky. You lucky.
Lucky Hillary and Mike.
Lucky Hillary. But yeah, so watch it from the Watch It or Not boys.
Yeah.
Alright, on to the next one. Thunder Force.
Thunder Force!
Netflix. I think this is quite new as well. This is brand new.
This is fresh. This is fresh out the wrapper. Fresh out the wrapper.
Comedy with starring Melissa McCarthy
and
Octavia Spencer. I'm gonna hit the synopsis for this one.
You do that. Get into your superhero role.
Look at you. What? Look at you.
What? Oh, shit. It's got a theme.
After you don't do nothing.
Yeah, but it's got a theme. What was I supposed to do? What did you want me to do, Dan? I had to do this. I'm gonna be somebody, I tell you, but I've got time on the clock. Fuck it.
Oh, superhero, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not too sure what that is, but...
Alright, I'm gonna give it a try.
I believe you.
Just have to make sure my soft palate is... Okay. In a world where supervillains are common... Okay. In a world where supervillains are commonplace, two estranged childhood best friends reunite after one devises a treatment that gives them powers to protect their city.
I mean...
Yeah?
Yeah. That was cool. Oh, yeah, on the Jacks. Yeah, thumbs up. That was cool, man. It was alright. I thought, as in, did it sum up the film good? And I thought, yeah, but both of you, hey.
Wow. Okay. First off, what I'm gonna say is that this movie got an IMDb rating of 4.4, and I don't know if you just watched the last piece, but that got a 5.5.
Yeah. So what you saying?
And
that would imply that.
But
that no. To what
that would imply that this is rubbish.
A piece of shit.
No, I wouldn't say it was a piece of shit.
Alright, wait.
Okay, that's cool.
So we got Melissa McCarthy.
Cool. Melissa McCarthy, obviously. Yeah. We'll leave the best till last, so we'll just say the other one. She's been in The Heat. That's an old one.
Yeah, I don't really like The Heat.
I
thought it was corny.
Spy, the Spy.
Corny again.
Let's
get to it, man.
And she
Bridesmaid, baby.
Which is one of...
We're saying... you're gonna say on camera. I'm not as confident about it on camera.
Nah, it's one of the best comedies I've seen.
One of the best comedies I've seen. One of the best comedy films.
One of the best comedies I've seen.
Yeah.
And if we're gonna go into race, it's probably the best Caucasian comedy I've seen.
No.
It's probably the best.
What's better? When you've got people like Jim Carrey out here with films and shit.
What film?
I don't know, but don't do that. Nah.
Yeah, but what film though? That is more funnier. That made you laugh out. That made you laugh out loud in the cinema.
Wait. I thought Me, Myself, and Irene was funny. Yes.
No.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Was it? When he can't say no.
Oh, Mr.
Yes Man or something like that.
Mr. Can't Lie. No. where you can't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, lie.
Oh shit, that's it. Lie.
I'm not saying it's the top. Well, it's definitely top 10. There has to be top 10 Caucasian.
I might could put it in the top 10.
Yeah?
I might.
Has to be top 10.
I really enjoy Bridesmaids.
I love But yeah, it's not about
But
Bridesmaids.
since then, I haven't found her funny.
I would agree with that. I don't actually find her funny.
Nah.
I don't find Melissa McCarthy funny.
Nah.
No more. Like in that one, in the ensemble, she was hilarious. But since then,
hasn't been too great for Melissa.
And next, and obviously her co-star was Octavia Spencer, who we know from Hidden Figures, Fruitvale Station,
Help.
What
else was she in? She was in Mom, where she played.
Yeah.
What was it? It was called Mama.
Yeah.
Mama.
So yeah. Okay. This movie was mess, but as a family film, I watched it with like my missus and my kids, and we laughed.
You see, that's different.
We laughed, different. Like it was stupid, it was slapstick, it was like, stupid, like this, that, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like, I could see that coming. Do you know what I'm saying? It was that type of run-of-the-mill family movie that you just watch and etc. Was it a good movie? Absolutely not. It was not a good movie.
It was pennies.
The acting was corny.
I couldn't understand why it was so rubbish though. Like I couldn't understand why the acting was so corny. Like I was watching this and I almost felt like they didn't even want to be in this film. Like Octavia didn't want to be in this. Like the way she was acting, it was like you don't want to be in this film. And I felt like I could see it in their faces. Like it didn't even look like a money grab. It was almost like a favor. You hear me? I felt like this film was a favor, bro. When you got one more film to fulfill on your contract with Netflix, and it's like, yeah, hold that. Mm-hmm. I'm a big fan of Jason Bateman, which we didn't mention who was in this, who had the most ridiculous character.
Yeah.
The brain was he was a lobster with no powers, right? That's what we both got from that. In fact, there was a few cameos in this, you know. There was quite a few big actors, which was quite weird. Like, you know, like the main villain guy. I can't remember his name.
I can't remember his
name. But
name.
He was in Broadway Empire, and he's been in another
He's been in a few mafia films.
Broadway Empire, same kind of vibes. Who else did I notice in this? Jason Bateman. There was someone else that I noticed in this, and I was like, oh, you're in here as well. But there was a few little one-away cameos. See how we said Melissa McCarthy is flipping typecast?
Yeah.
He is, but I feel like he typecast himself, and he's the only actor I know that plays the exact same character, but can be funny and serious. Yeah, like if you realise, that's the same character from Ozark.
Yeah, but
that's Morty.
His character is his humour is dry.
Yeah,
super dry. And that's my type of humour. That's my type of humour. So,
but you see how it works because he literally. I don't know if you've seen Games Night.
Yeah.
Like it's all the same. All the same. So it's just him. The reason why I mentioned him is because he had a ridiculous part.
Yeah, it was a stupid. But that's what I'm saying. It was that type of.
But you know what? I laughed at, bro. This was the kind of shit I laughed at, bro.
You know when this restaurant?
Yeah, no. You know when they broke his hand?
When they broke his
and then he got the hands to replace it. He had to. And it was like the little strong hand and shit. Yeah, like the little claw he can now pick up and make a feed her. That was the kind of shit I laughed at, bro.
No, there was some funny bits, but even in the restaurant, I thought that was funny, bro. When he was offering the fish, he offered him the fish.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, "What you gonna offer me, a 30-year-old fat woman?" There was a few funny bits,
but it was really rubbish.
Nah, it wasn't.
The storyline was whack.
The storyline was poor.
It was really poor. Like, why couldn't he just get hit by a meteor or something?
They could have made a half decent storyline to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like they couldn't be arts. It's like these best friends and she was the clever one, and she wanted to be powers. And
even the way that they stopped talking was a bit like, fucking hell, that's a bit OTT, wasn't it?
What, when she was late for college?
It was like, fucking
hell. Did I talk for 20 years?
Jesus
you didn't wake me up for college and shit.
What the fuck? Yeah, I'm going somewhere with my life. Bitch! I laughed at a lot. Not like, but there was a few chuckles. And
I chuckled more than 3 times.
So I was like, yeah, do you know what? I'll carry on with it. And then I think from me laughing, my missus kind of was like, oh, what's he watching? And the kids got this, that, and that was like kind of early. Do you know what I'm saying? So then it was just like a.
Everybody barging each other.
It wasn't that deep.
You know, fucking fun
But yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a movie that makes sense,
this ain't
great acting,
this ain't it.
And not corny it.
Not this one.
Yeah, this ain't it. If you're just looking for some kind of slapstick comedy, obvious situations, thrown together storyline, just something to watch.
Bro, it literally is that, bro.
Yeah. Do you know what was funny as well? Do you know the guy that you're talking about? The guy from Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah.
When he was like, what's his name? That's his name?
Yeah.
I want him dead. I want him dead. Next time, make sure you get him. And when he boots the thing at the same guy, I said, do you know what I wanted them to do? I wanted them to make a black joke. Because he kept licking the thing at the black people. Oh. He licked the thing at the first black guy, then the second thing he kicked at the black guy. I wanted someone to say, he's like, what? Like, I wanted someone to pull him up.
But that's the kind of thing where you want it to go, because it's like, if they just made it a bit more adult-ish.
Yeah, if they was
like with a bit more.
You got. So what you say? What you saying? Watch it.
No. Nah.
I'm gonna say
no.
I'm gonna say
this is a waste.
I'm gonna say watch it.
Nah.
I'm gonna say watch it, but it's dumb. Like it's a stupid.
You're telling the people to go waste their time.
It's not a waste of time.
It's a waste of time, bro.
It's you laugh.
Barely. Well, nah. Let me not say that. Like
you laugh.
It's not worth the laugh though. It's not worth watching it for the dead little laughs man got.
I'm gonna say watch it. I'm gonna say watch it.
I'm gonna say no.
These last two have just made it over the line for me. It's like this is worse. This is just
worse than Fatale?
Yeah. This is just like.
Oh, this is much worse.
This is just
It's a horrible watch.
Like this is just like the lines here, and it's you know like when you score a goal. In football, the whole ball has to be over. The whole thing ain't over the line. It's just a little peek, but I'm gonna give it a watch it. It's a stupid watch it, but
nah, don't waste your time, people.
Alright, cool.
So I feel like this is the main event for this episode.
Yeah. I feel like we always leave the best. Well, not the best, but the main.
The juicy one.
Yeah, the juicy one to last.
Alright, so we're gonna get straight into the synopsis with this one.
Alright, right. This one. Yeah.
Cool.
Well. Because this has a kind of supernatural thing about it, maybe you should do it in kind of like a horror/ghost thing.
What's a horror /
I don't know. You tell me.
A black family moves to an all-white Los Angeles neighborhood where malevolent forces next door and otherworldly threaten to taunt, ravage, and destroy them.
You didn't try. You really didn't try.
I did.
You tried on like the first 3 words, and then you just started talking like Zush.
No, man, I gave it a go, bro. Just say you didn't like it, bro. You know what I mean? It's like shit. I actually did, bro.
You know what you do? You proper don't. You proper.
Nah, see,
I go in.
Now.
I ain't let down.
See, like you been holding on to something here. People be here to listen today.
I go in. I give it my all. Are you telling me?
Bro, that was the best I could do. I could only try, Daniel. Okay, fuck me. I could only try.
You're a liar, bro.
Listen, when I die, all I want on my tombstone is he tried, you know.
You're a liar.
I'm a fucking try.
That's the best.
That's all I want is he tried.
That's the best horror voice.
Bro, I'm not a horror guy. What do you want from me, my friend? I'm not a horror guy. You hear me? Wasn't that good for you?
No, you can try again with more effort. More effort. Put your chest into it. It's horror, bro. Did you sound scary?
I felt it was intimidating.
No, you didn't. You weren't. Boy, is that how you intimidate people?
Bro, I get what I want.
That's what you want. What you want?
Lunch, man. Annie up, bitch.
What you want?
Annie up, bitch.
What you feeding for? sorry.
That's insulting, bro.
Bro, it's not insulting.
It's rude. It's rude.
You
Daniel,
try-
it's rude.
You're a real bitch. You need to just read that again and with chest and
Bro, man, listen, people.
That weren't horror.
Oh,
That weren't horror.
it was. Well, what was it then?
Fuck knows. I don't know. You tell me an adjective because it wasn't
A
horror.
black family moves to an all-white Los Angeles neighborhood where Maleficent. I was to say Maleficent.
But that was you went. You went for it. It's not trying to say. Not trying to say, bro. You went for it. Go again. Go on.
I don't like that energy. I don't like it. I don't. It was too much.
Go again. Go
It
on.
was too much.
Go on.
Anyway.
Do it. Go on. Chest again. You got it.
A black family moves to an all-white Los Angeles neighborhood where malevolent forces next door and otherworldly threaten to taunt, ravage, and destroy them. Yeah, sorry, I had a problem reading that from it. I might need glasses. Alright, so, again, and I need to stop doing this. I need to read the synopsis before I watch certain shows.
No, but sometimes I don't read synopsis because
Yeah,
I'm
but
happy I never read that because it hit me. Like I'm like raw. Like where we going? Like what's really going on here?
Alright, first off, let's big up our salute. Ashley Thomas, you get me? UK, Black Star, you get me? You know we have to hail out.
Ashley Thomas, not even Bashy enough. Ashley Thomas, unless you want to be called Bashy.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, because obviously you're going to see this on comments. Deborah Ayorinde. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it fast. Like I'm saying it right. So Deborah Ayorinde.
Yeah.
That sounds
It sounds about
that sounds right. Yeah.
Sounds like right.
British,
Both.
black, born in London.
This is interesting. You started to see why the Americans are hating on
100%, bro.
It's a bit mad though. That I did think that when I found out she was from London as well, I was like, okay, I can see why the Americans are starting to hate a little piece.
Bro.
Like, that's a lot of big shows now where it's almost like they're deliberately going across seas to get man and do things, which I'm not complaining about.
I'm not complaining about.
If you're American, I can see how you might be side-eyeing this.
I don't know what it is.
Neither do I.
I don't know what it is.
Neither do I.
Not that British aren't good actors,
But
why are they not using Americans?
and not only that, it's like they're using the English for like timepieces as well, which you think it would have been better to get like an American that was a bit more authentic, that might have a grandparent from the 1950s or something, you hear me, where it might make a bit more sense. Like they've used him for this, and this is like back in the day or whatever not, flipping Damson Idris with the like 80s or whatever not. It's a bit different when my man did 24 and it's a bit updated, it's like you're a new age black man sort of thing, so it's like you could be any American whatever not. This is like a timepiece where you have to have a certain accent, carry yourself a certain way, because it's like America way back when, so it's quite interesting that they're going for like, but hey,
I'm not complaining.
we're
I'm
here
sure
now.
Ashley ain't complaining. I'm sure Deborah ain't complaining.
No, we're here now. But you know what, I thought differently about this than you did. If I read the synopsis, I would have been able to digest this a little bit better. Like this was...
First of all, did you like it? Wow.
I've started to get the gist of why people are starting to hate this black trauma in shows right now. Like when I watched it and it got to a certain point. Listen, I'm a dark guy, bro, as you may know.
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
Bro, there was bits in it where I'm like, I like it because I'm dark and I like that they went there with it. It's just the concept and everything around it and the reasons for it is like, the same old kind of...
So, on a whole...
This was very confusing for me.
Oh, we'll get there.
Super confusing.
On a whole, when I look at everything, I liked it.
Yeah, because I got it.
Yeah.
But from beginning to end, well, the last two episodes really sum it up.
When I watched the 8th episode to the 9th episode, I felt like I was watching a different show. Obviously, obviously you would because of what episode was, but it just felt like I was watching something. It didn't fit anything that had happened.
And that's what I'm saying. It almost summed up the whole thing in the last 2 episodes.
Yeah,
but it was like it almost made the rest of it irrelevant, but it wasn't.
It could have been a film.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I thought
it would have made more sense as a film to me.
Yeah, most probably. Most probably. But then you would have binged it like we did.
One part that I want to touch on was
the cat in the bag. Bro. Hear me out before you hear me out, bro.
Okay.
That's the kind of dark bits I like when they take it there. It's just that why when they take it there, it's gotta be
black trauma.
Bro.
Like what I don't
it's like,
bro, that part for me, was unnecessary. They didn't have to go that deep.
No. But I like that they did because no one ever does. And I was, every bit that got closer to it, I was like, nah, they're going to stop it here. Nah, they're going to stop it here. Nah, they're going to stop it here.
Yeah.
Nah, they're not going to show her.
Yeah.
Drop. And she dropped. Rap. The whole thing was just a bit mad, you hear me? But I like that, bro. Because I like they took it there. Yeah, that's some dark shit to show, bro. If that ain't for the faint-hearted, you know.
Yeah, but why?
But I just don't like.
I didn't like that. Why does it? It was unnecessary. When I say it was unnecessary, I don't mean it was unnecessary for that situation to happen. It was unnecessary for that situation to happen to her. It would have, for me, I would have preferred if that situation happened to the white woman who lived across the road. To make her like make her like she was. Yeah. Like they could have done that exact same thing, but have it be a black family that did it.
Not really when they sum up the ending of it. And you realise why. Because that's what I'm saying, the ending, that's what I said, all of that kind of sums up at the end because then you realise that really and truly it didn't really make, like that was an unnecessary scene, even though I didn't think so, to like the actual film until the end. Like I just thought it was like one of them things that they just wanted to show people, oh, this is how twisted we got with it. I didn't think it would, I thought it was irrelevant because I didn't really think it would have much relevance in their life or in the actual show until you get to the end. And then you're like, okay, that kind of is that's the sacrifice or whatever that needed to be that deep in order for it to make sense. But yeah, just all this shit on the whole though, it's just a lot now, bro.
You know, I watched this with my kids.
Oh, is it?
I watched it with my kids. We watched this all together. The last 2 episodes they haven't seen because that's the ones that I had to watch late last night. But I watched this with my kids.
Did you binge it or
we binged
different
it.
occasions?
No, it was like over 4 days. So we watched like 2 episodes.
Oh, so they wanted to watch the next
Yeah. We was like watching it together. I was like, kids, we're watching them now, and they'd come and we'd watch it.
Was it a bit much?
No. The part, like after that, everyone needed a little break. So when the cat in the bag part happened, I was watching and I was like you, I was watching. They're not gonna show it. I'm like, whoa, shit. Yeah, they actually showed it. And every time it got worse, I was thinking they're gonna end it.
Yeah.
They didn't. They literally showed you from start to finish the whole traumatic moment, and I was just like,
that was a mad scene, bro.
I was like,
that might be one of the darkest scenes I've seen in a show.
Bruv.
That might be.
That live action. Yeah. Live action. Like anime, I've seen some fuckery. But live.
Because that was almost like a Hills Have Eyes, Chainsville Massacre type scene. And that's why it didn't really like throw me off too much. Because I started watching it like that. I was like, ooh, this is like, there's some creepy, fuckery, twisted people that just come and flipping do a madness sort of thing. So I didn't really take it like that. But like I keep saying, it's because you know the reasons and the background and the concept. And it's like, bro, like you said, it would have been good to see it on the other side, so there would have been an alternative. But yeah, that was a lot to take in, bro. Especially with like what she was going through at the exact same time. That was like a lot on one, a lot to shoot. You hear me? But moving on from that, flipping. there was too much going on.
Yeah.
There was too much going on. And that's what I'm saying. Had I known it was about flipping forces and otherworldly shit, like I would have known that. But I just thought it was white people trying to get black people out of the
That's
thing.
what I thought as well.
And so when it started to get like a bit weird and disparate, like it was like it was hard to. Are they dreaming? Is this real?
One thing I will say, yeah, that I thought was so sick, who done their part amazingly.
The little girl?
Nah, she was good. They was all good.
She just had a really scary look. Though.
Yeah, they was all good. Don't get me wrong. The acting was really good in this.
Yeah.
Was blackface. I think blackface was sick, bruv.
It's like,
what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Yeah,
bro,
I didn't. You know, it's weird. I didn't like. I noticed him, but I didn't notice him. Like,
bro, every
like,
time he came on the screen, like, because you know what used to happen, yeah. When you watch it, when you put it on, it says in the corner, blackface, because it warns you that is it? Yeah, it used to say blackface in the corner. So man used to be like, I can't wait for his scene. I can't wait to see what he does.
Oh, wow, I never even clocked.
Yeah, it says, so you know, it says like sexual, this, that, mature, this, that. It said blackface as well. And I liked the notion of him tormenting him, because that was his thing. Do you know what I mean? He was surrounded by all these white people, and he had to kind of, he couldn't actually be himself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He had to kind of, he wanted to be himself, but couldn't be himself.
Did you know that? Because to me, I thought that was like more of his alter ego, and it wasn't really.
It was kind of the person who was tormented him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was kind of
like I actually thought at first I actually thought he was on his side and just kind of like, you know, it's like the good and bad devil on your shoulder.
I proper thought he was good, and I thought he was kind of scary. Like, I thought he was kind of like, his presence on the screen was proper. Like, I don't know, mate, it's weird that you didn't notice him, because as soon as he was there, like, it was kind of like, oh shit, blackface is here.
Yeah, but he would just pop up as a type of alter ego. The only reason why he drew so much attention is because it was more time they were the only ones on the screen. Like,
even the table, when they're at the table and he explains the story about how he got the fingers and this, that, and how he's explaining it, and how he talks like the old
yeah, I know, but he's talking. Yeah, but I don't know. It wasn't.
I really liked
some of what he was talking just didn't really make. He was just talking in riddles a lot of the time until he got to the end. Like that whole story with the fingers, I didn't get until he got to the fingers, bro. Like, what are you talking about? And then when he got to the fingers, it summed up everything. But I was like, bro, this whole conversation was a riddle. It's like,
wow, I don't know, bro. I like that bit. And when he was explaining it, the way he was explaining the story, I thought it was sick. I was engrossed.
Yeah, he was until it got to the like.
Even when he said, even when he started eating the peach straight away, like, and I was like,
yeah, I got it, but it was just such a big riddle for like.
It wasn't really a riddle. Like,
it was, because he was talking a lot of jargon in between it. And it was like it was like the punchlines made the sentences make sense.
Do you watch it with subtitles?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why would you do that?
I watch everything with subtitles.
Oh, people do that now.
That's maybe why it hit, because I was reading what he was saying. If I never had the subtitles, I don't think I would have understood what he said.
Maybe
that might be it. That might be it. Because
maybe you're right, because it's true. Like, until he got to like the end, like a peach with the fingers, it was like, oh, that's what he meant by whatever he was saying beforehand. But as I'm listening, I'm like, what?
Okay,
peach.
yeah,
Cool.
That could be it, because I was just, the reason that I watch everything with subtitles is because I have bad hearing, so I can't, unless something is proper loud, I can't really hear properly.
See, I hate subtitles because I find it distracting. That I end up just reading too much.
My missus is like that. She can't start getting a headache.
It just pisses me off. I'm like, I'm trying to watch the film and it's like I end up reading and I get zoned out reading. Like I'm proper into it, like creating my own little thing. And I'm like, bro, the film's here. Just watch the film. But yeah. So I wasn't really caught up on him. Big up to the actors. Ashley Thomas. Yeah, he's certified now.
If I don't see him in something big, I'll be surprised.
He's following Daniel Kaluuya.
Yeah.
Like, he needs a film now where it's like he can sink his teeth in, which I think he's heading towards.
Yeah, definitely. You know what it is? Yeah, like I don't know how certain people are, and I think in the black community we're getting a lot better. But like, to see him acting on the screen, bro, was like I had my brethren on there.
Bro, that's how it should be, bro.
Like I had my brethren on there, like, I'm just like, right.
Like, that's why, despite what man say, but a man was definitely going to watch this. There was no ifs, buts, or maybe. Man had to watch it.
Regardless of whether it was about fairies. Like, man had to
support that, bro.
Yeah,
Man's
bro.
on billboards in the States and that.
Bro, it was
big flagship show on Amazon.
I was telling my kids, I was saying, because me and my missus were saying Bashy, and they was like, why do you keep saying Bashy? And I'm like, nah, he used to be like an MC, and they're like, oh, okay, this, that, and they didn't really understand. I said, okay, you know Stormzy? They're like, yeah, I'm saying, so imagine you're our age now, and you see Stormzy doing acting in movies, and it was like, oh, really? I'm like, that's fucking Bashy, blood.
Bro.
That's Bashy.
Bro.
You get me?
Deborah, I can't pronounce her second name, apologies.
Ayorinde.
But I haven't seen her before, but she was mad believable. Like, she was very intense with that character.
Yeah,
like, the character was...
We've been talking about Ashley a lot. Her character, her acting was stellar.
Yeah.
She played that woman down to a
she had
T. She was the intensity, like that scene that we're talking about, Cat in the Bag as well. I think she nailed that. Like I think she nailed that scene. Like it was a lot. Like if you're saying, people around you reacted how they did, can you imagine filming that scene and then watching it back? That's a touchy scene, bro. Yeah.
It's a mad touchy scene. But again though, not to do on the thing. There was too much going on with her though. There was so much shit. It was easy to lose. Again, if I read the synopsis, I would have took that on board easier. It was because I was like, where is all of this coming from? Like, it's like, what is all of this? But had I known that was the premise of the show, it would have been easier to digest. But where I'm thinking, it's literally just your usual racist story where it's like go back to where you came from sort of thing. It's like I would have expected the neighbor, the white woman that hated them, to be a lot more involved in the shit of pushing them out. But she wasn't really. Verbal, she was across the road, but she was dealing with, bro.
That caught me off a way as well.
That did, bro. And it never went back to that. You know when you said it changed about 7, 8? Yeah, it never went back to that.
Does the end? Like, it was just done.
Yeah, and that was another interesting side. Bro, they had too much going on.
Yeah, there was too much going on. This is why it should have been a film.
Yeah,
should have been a film.
Going on, because that storyline with the milkman,
it's just...
that took a complete... I didn't even see that.
No,
I just clocked on. I was like, oh shit, boom, boom, boom. But I didn't even see none of that happening. But I think after this review, it'll be easier to watch. I think it's a hard watch if you don't know what to expect. I think you need to watch the trailer. I think you need to read the synopsis. Like, get what little info you can so you can go in this with a proper mind.
Zush, is it a watch it or not?
It's a watch it. There's enough going on to keep you intrigued. It's just very confusing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even going to add to that. It's a watch it from me. It's very confusing. It leaves you with a lot of questions. Yeah. But there are good points. There's a lot of good points in it.
Yes.
The acting being one.
Yeah.
Acting was really good. There's a lot going on. And I don't think they closed it well.
No, I don't think the ending was great.
No, I don't think the ending was great. I think it answered all my questions. If anything, it left
and I don't think there's a sequel. There's not going to be a 2. I can't see there being a 2.
I don't know why they would make a 2. If they do, it's just going to be silly, in my opinion.
Yeah. So it is low key. Look, man, I'm just happy for Ashley. You got something where, man, like, good or bad, I think it's getting good and bad press. Yeah. So, at least it's getting press. It's got nothing to do with his acting. It's just whether... I think it's more the people that's created this that's getting the negativity, because it's like, we got another one of these, you hear me? But all in all, it's good acting. If you want to watch something that's going to throw you off a little bit, a little shock value, if you're into a bit of horror, it's a good little watch, man. Episode 13, I don't know, I got into that one.
We had a good...
it was diverse. It was diverse. There was a lot to choose from. Yeah. We had Fatale, we had Thunder Force, and we had them. This has been Watch It or Not TV. As usual, people, subscribe, like, hit the notification, leave a comment, tell a friend, so he can tell his friend, so she can then tell her friend, and everybody watching. Why? Because watching it by yourself is
boring.
See, you have to flip it up sometimes.
I like that. I was getting ready to
Yeah, I know. I was like, wait up. Hold on.
I see, hold on. Waiting for my moment.
Let's see if we can, hear me, ambidextrous.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
cool.
Both hands.
Yeah. Stay tuned, man. We'll be back. Watch it or not. TV.
Peace.
You know the thing.